Yeah, sure, we know, Disney and Pixar animated movies are popular and most of the times really cool. But what about the top 10 best films that are super cool and are not Disney or Pixar movies? Welcome back to another video, fellas, and in this video I present you the top 10 great animated films not made by the Walt Disney and Pixar studios. So let's go! Number 10, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, one of the greatest films we ever had recently.
Doctor, please.
Relax! I am Puss in Boots!
Only came out in 2022 and is the sequel to the original film Puss in Boots, starring the ever fearless, handsome and charismatic Puss in Boots. The film sees the main hero, after spending all of his cat lives recklessly and without any consideration, being left with only one last life, and the challenge to avoid the greatest villain he ever faced. Oh, and also, probably one of the coldest villains we've ever seen in the history of animation. Number 9, The Prince of Egypt by DreamWorks. Now here's another great film that clearly doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Visuals, songs, score and voice acting are also simply astonishing, and of course, the story is one of a kind. It's one of those DreamWorks films, and in general animated films, that stands out of the rest simply because its emotional weight is unparalleled. By many critics and fans alike, The Prince of Egypt has been described as one of the greatest animated films of all time. Number 8, Sinbad: Legend of the Seven Seas by DreamWorks. Voiced by the man himself, Brad Pitt, Sinbad is a pirate who travels the sea with his dog and his loyal crew alongside Marina, voiced by Zeta Jones, the fiancée of his childhood friend Prince Proteus, to recover the stolen Book of Peace from Eris, voiced by Michelle Pfeiffer. All this to save Proteus from approving Sinbad's death sentence. The film is a unique blend of old-style computer animation, excellent voice acting, and an interesting plot.
Where have you been?
Hey, love to stop and catch up, but I've got things to do, places to go, stuff to steal.
Number 7, Shrek by DreamWorks. In case you didn't know, Shrek follows the story of a grim ogre who finds his swamp home overrun by fairy tale creatures who are banished by the annoying ruler, Lord Farquaad. What's interesting about the Shrek franchise, who went on to become the magnus opus of DreamWorks Animation and establish the studios as a competitor to Pixar, is that Shrek was originally thought to be a crappy project, and DreamWorks sent people to work there as a punishment. Little did they know that this franchise would go on to make animated history.
5 minutes. Could you not be yourself?
For 5 minutes!
Number 6, Ice Age by Blue Sky Studios. And here is another beloved franchise that has garnered more than $6 billion in revenue. The franchise was created originally by Blue Sky Studios as a subsidiary of the 20th Century Fox. Unfortunately, due to the economic impact of the COVID-19 lockdowns, Blue Sky Studios ceased all operations as of 2021, with their last film being Spies in Disguise. Eventually, Disney acquired all the assets of 21st Century Fox, and thus Blue Sky Studios too. However, and in any case, the Ice Age franchise prized to be the offspring of Blue Sky Studios, and that will never change.
Maybe we can help each other.
Oh, Chichibu.
Hey, little fellas.
Number 5, How to Train Your Dragon by DreamWorks. Now this is a beautiful franchise which starts with the first film, where the story takes place in Berk, a mythical Viking village. Hiccup, an undersized teen wishing to become a dragon slayer like the other Vikings, injures a rare Knight of the Fury dragon, but is unable to bring himself to kill it. He instead helps and befriends the dragon, and quickly discovers that things are not exactly as they seem in the conflict between Vikings and dragons. Number 4, Madagascar by DreamWorks. And here we have another DreamWorks animation film franchise, none other than the famous company of Alex, Marty, Gloria and Melmon. And of course, the Penguin Gang. And King Julian.
And of course, Mort.
The films comprise of amazing visuals and charms, humor that can sometimes be too much, and a 4th Madagascar film is also in development, though it has been delayed and we don't yet know the exact date or year that the film is going to be released. Number 3, Kung Fu Panda by DreamWorks.
Him? He's a panda. You're a panda. What are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
Don't tempt me.
The man, the myth, the legend, Jack Black. delivers one of his best performances, voicing the dragon warrior panda named Pa. This film franchise is full of wit, humor, charisma, charm, and a roller coaster of emotions. One thing that really amazed me with this franchise is that every single movie of its 3 movies is simply one better than the other, and they are all great. And the best thing of all, DreamWorks Animation officially confirmed that Kung Fu Panda 4 is in production and is set to be released on March 8, 2024. We can't wait.
Don't tell Monkey.
Number 2, The Road to El Dorado by DreamWorks. And this is the last DreamWorks film on this list. Now, this is one criminally underrated film. Because of its early mixed reviews, The Road to El Dorado was originally deemed to be a not successful movie. However, as years went by, fans around the world grew to love the movie and it was reevaluated and eventually became a cult classic. The film follows 1519 Spain and the con artist Miguel Antulio, who win a map to the legendary city of gold El Dorado in a rigged dice gamble. But after the con is exposed, the two evade the guards and accidentally stow away on one of the ships to be led by the conquistador Hernan Cortez for the New World expedition. And the rest? Well, you know what happens. Or you don't. Well then go, what's the movie? What's the matter with you?
Apparently, El Dorado is native for great big rock.
I think Cortez could have gotten here before us
And what? Taking all the really big rocks? The scoundrel.
And now, number 1, Quest for Camelot by Warner Brothers. And here it is, probably one of the all-time underrated films, not made by Disney Animation, neither by DreamWorks. This film was produced by Warner Bros. Animation, and it's simply one of a kind. The story follows a horrible man named Ruber, who first assassinates Sir Lionel and comes back after years to steal the Excalibur from King Arthur and conquer Camelot for himself. It is up to Kaylee, Sir Lionel's daughter, and the blind young hermit named Carrot to team up and save Camelot from the evil Ruber and his mutated metal army. Will they succeed? You have to watch it and see for yourself. And so, all in all, that is all everyone, thank you for watching. Have you seen any of these films? And were you aware that they were not produced by Disney Animation? Let us know in the comments. Till the next one, have an amazing time and I'll see you all later.
I don't know. I never counted. I am not really a math guy, you know?
You're still watching? You're still up to this point? Smash like and subscribe. Do it. Do it now. Why are you still watching if you're gonna subscribe?